There are 9, actually. 2 were in the pool room. Will gave her best smart-ass smile as more clean glasses hit the sides.
Will,
Randy said, impatience in his voice.
I know you don't like me, but...
Who said I don't like you? Not that she did like him. At least not like him. Great. Now she was thinking like a 14-year-old. He settled his weight onto a bar stool, which creaked in protest.
No one had to tell me. I'm observant like that.
She slung the rag over her left shoulder, shooting for unaffected. What do we need to talk about?
Something that was announced at the Merchant Society meeting tonight.
Randy leaned back, draping an arm over the back of the stool beside him. What did a guy have to lift to get biceps like that? Will wondered. A tugboat, maybe?
You have any green tea back there?
He asked. Will retrieved a bottle from the small fridge under the bar, removed a cap, and tossed it into the can 6 feet away. You don't seem like the green tea type.
You'd have to talk to someone to know what type they are.
Score 1 for the big guy. So what happened at the meeting? After taking a drink, he said,
Thanks to Sam Edwards, Prime Destinations magazine is doing a feature article on Anchor Island.
That's a national publication, Will said, her spine straightening. They're coming here?
Yes, ma'am. A reporter named Rebecca King arrives early next week with a photographer.
A photographer? Will's voice climbed an octave higher. She cleared her throat. So they're going to take pictures? Randy narrowed his eyes.
Wouldn't be much of a spread if they didn't include pictures.
So they'd want sand and water and boats, not people. Sounds like a good thing for the island. Here's hoping it brings the tourists. Switching glasses from the soapy water into the rinse sink, she asked, But why do I need to know this?
Because they want to feature Dempsey's. With Tom and Patty still in Florida, that leaves you for the interview.
Will stared with what she could only guess was a look of horror. There was no question that she couldn't do this. Her life literally depended upon not having her picture in a national magazine. That's not going to work, she said, returning to the glasses. Randy hesitated with the bottle of tea halfway to his lips.
Excuse me?
It's not a good idea, that's all. It was the worst idea. They're welcome to feature Dempsey's, but I won't be giving an interview.
I already talked to Joe about it. He says it's a go.
The other Dempsey offspring, Joe, ran a charter fishing boat business and helped at the restaurant from time to time. Then he can do the interview. Problem solved. Randy crossed his arms, an incredible feat considering the size of his chest.
I realize this island doesn't mean as much to you as it does to the rest of us.
That statement halted the glass washing. Who said I don't care about this island? Ignoring her question, Randy continued.
We have businesses here. Our families are here.
That one hit like a blow. No, Will didn't have family on Anchor. Or anywhere else.
If we don't get tourism back up, there are people on this island who will lose everything. That might not mean much to you. You can serve drinks anywhere you want, but it means something to us. It means something to your bosses, and the least you can do is answer some questions for a reporter.
Anger flared in Will's blood. This man didn't know her, didn't know what he was asking. She cared about this island and the people on it, more than she could afford to, in fact. Are you done? She asked, employing extreme patience to keep her voice steady. By the look of him, puffed up like some bullfrog calling his mate, he was just getting started. I may not own a business on this island, Will said, leaning forward, and no, I don't have family here. But I do have friends, and I do care about this island. Not that I have to explain any of that to you. She pulled the rag from her shoulder and dried her hands. Feel free to take your tea and go. Randy remained silent. It wasn't in Will's nature to be outright rude to people, but she was not going to be chewed up one side and down the other by this pissy giant who didn't know a damn thing about her. And to think she'd begun to like him. He broke his silence with a statement she should have seen coming.
Whatever big guy screwed you over in the past must have been a real asshole.
The statement was more accurate than he'd ever know. My past is none